Hey, I'm Rick Salmon. Thank you so much for joining me. That was a little open E tuning, and in these lessons here online we're going to be doing several alternate tunings. Open E, open D, open G, drop D, and when you do a different tuning, an alternate tuning, you're basically tuning the guitar a little differently. Right now it's tuned to an E chord, a major E chord. So this E note, this E string stays the same, the A string becomes a B, the D string becomes an E, so now you have three E's, which gives you a nice open sound. The G string becomes a G sharp, which is the third in the E major chord. The B string stays the same, and the E stays the same. So you have this beautiful, beautiful open sound. Your guitar has to be in tune. I use a little snark here, although my Martin guitar has a built-in tuner. I also have a couple of apps for tuners for tuning the guitar, but the key is, the important thing is your guitar has to be in tune, especially when you do these harmonics. And the harmonics, by the way, are easy. You just lightly touch the 12th fret, the 7th fret, and the 5th fret. You go back and forth. It also works up here. Kind of nice, and the individual notes sound good too. Anyway, we have an E chord, a major E chord. Now, if you think of this bar here, you know, as when you're doing a regular bar chord, that gives you the E chord. So it makes sense that if you move your finger to the 5th fret, you have an A chord, 7th fret a B chord, and then back to E. So doing the right way, B. Okay, now let me show you a couple of different fun things you can do. You can still do the E chord. Here's an E chord. Move that up 2 frets to the 3rd fret. Sounds pretty good. You know Melissa by the Allman Brothers? Keep going back to that harmonic because it's fun. Anyway, you can do the E chord, take off your ring finger and still do that variation of the E on the 1st and the 3rd. This is what it sounds like. Joni Mitchell. So you can take off your ring finger, put that back and take off your middle finger. So anyway, you can have a lot of fun with just those, you know, simple variations. Now, take your 2 middle fingers here and put them on the 2 middle strings and place it on the 12th fret. That sounds good on the 12th, among other places. The 7th, the 5th, and the 7th. Again, it's the 12th, the 7th, 5th, 7th. You can find other places to do it, but those are some pretty nice sounding places. You've heard this in songs, nice step down. Nice bass line. Now, put one finger, okay, your middle finger on the 7th fret on the E string, the 6th string, and then on the 4th string, put your ring finger. You can do this nice step down, nice open sounding step down. And I'm just random picking over here. Fifth, 4th, 2nd. So that sounds nice. So we went through the harmonics, try these every once in a while. But you know, a standard progression is 1, 1, 4, 5, back, or 1, 4, 5, 4, 1. A nicer one is a 1, 6, 4, 5. Not really nice, it's just different. Also do the one up here, just to put 3 fingers, index, middle, and ring on the 12th fret. Go to the 9th fret, 7th, 8th, 9th. 5th fret, 7th fret. And that gives you your 1, 6, 4, 5, 1. You've heard the song Stand By Me. Bass line. Kind of like the bass line. So playing those chords, you have the E, right? And then the step down. You do that fast, not fast, just do that in rhythm. So try some songs that you know with the open tuning. Like you could even do Let It Be, Beatles song. Let's try that. It's not going to sound exactly like that because we're missing some notes in the open tuning, but if you use your imagination, you'll hear that they really are the same songs. And if I could sing like my brother Bob, who's an excellent singer, who produces these, I'd sing. But anyway, use your imagination. Okay, and I'll end with this nice little step down. Step down is basically going down the notes in the scale and using chords that go with those notes. I'm Rick Simon. I'll catch you later. And remember, I give online lessons. I hope to see you online and have a lot of fun with these alternate tunings.